What's up, everybody? Welcome to the EDH Lounge. I hope you're excited for some late night magic and some late night fun. But before we jump into the video, if you need any sort of food or beverage service, MTGO Traders will be the waitstaff tonight, so hit them up if you need anything. Let's have some fun. What's up, everybody? Y'all excited?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
All right. I'm Jolt, and I will be playing the Church of Athreos. Eli, what are you playing?
My name is Eli, and I'll be playing Gonti, Lord of Luxury.
Ah, very
Doing your
nice.
spells.
Fun. And then PJ,
So,
what are you rolling out?
My name is PJ. I am playing Aurelia, the War Leader. My channel is Commander Replay.
Very
and
nice.
You guys should totally check that out.
Sweet. Yeah, I love your multiplayer stuff, man. It's always really fun. I
Thanks,
love
man.
the way you edit it. It's really good.
Yeah, it takes forever.
And Andrew, what are you playing?
I am playing Krenko. It's a tribal group hug deck. I run a small channel called MTGMuddstah where we focus on Pauper.
Okay.
And no, we do EDH because EDH is the real format. So we're going to go goblins. We're going to do what goblins do, and that's get out of control and have some fun.
Hopefully we can keep the two mob bosses under control, Krenko and
No.
Gonti. Okay, let's go. Let's
All
have
right.
some fun.
All right. I won the die roll. Here we go. You
Somebody's
guys
in the
ready for
lead
this
already.
opener?
Krenko
Well,
group hug, huh?
We got a Mana Crypt.
Oh,
baby.
very
Oh.
nice.
This is actually going to get really crazy. Then we have a Signet.
Oh, he's winning. Get him.
Yeah, I don't think there's any clear favorite on the board right now. So
Followed by a Thought Vessel.
Interesting.
Pass the
All right.
turn.
yeah, just kick it over. We're good. Actually, make sure my stops are set up. Sorry about that. Somebody clicks all my stops off, and so I think one time,
Yeah.
the first time I did it, I accidentally passed through my turn, which is a little bit of a bummer.
I use the F8 a lot when I'm playing Commander just to,
Oh, yeah. Tap out F8.
yeah. So, based on the start I just had, what do you guys feel about Mana Crypt and Sol Ring?
My opinion is going to become very clear on my turn.
Okay, let's go ahead and anything else? No, kick it over. So I don't have a very explosive hand like that. I wish.
Fetch lands. What is this? Rubbing your budget and money in my face. So rude.
I'm so worried about clicking through a turn. I'm just like the way the stops are pulled up. Altar of the Brood. Okay. I love the art on that too.
Whoa.
Somebody's got their own mana crypt.
Oh no, those are things that I wanted.
You're not getting them.
I'm red white, man. There's no way to get those things back.
Shuffle an Eldrazi, pitch it to Faithless Looting. There's ways. You just got to believe. I get targeted so much when I play Altar of the Brood. It's ridiculous. People do not
Yeah.
like incremental mill.
The crazy one is Mesmeric Orb.
Yes.
That one makes a real target on you.
I can
Yeah,
imagine
all
at
right.
the in a multiplayer setting. Yeah, that would be pretty.
That one's a little more than incremental, though.
Yeah. All right. So Mana Crypt trigger. Let's try Tails. We lost.
Man, I miss mana crypt. Oh man.
It's so good.
I'm pretty sure I've lost my last 10 flips on Mana Crypt.
I used to keep up with it like on my commentary, and it was always fun trying to remember. Like, all right, we're 3 for 4 on that, and they got banned, and I'm just like, oh man, I miss that. It was a lot of fun.
All right. 1, 2. So, if you guys haven't played a ton of Aurelia, one of the problems with Aurelia is that she is super color intense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
I have
double.
all this mana. This Angelic Renewal is all I got. I am short one color still.
That's a really sweet card with Sun Titan.
Yeah. I just started using Angelic Renewal, actually, and it's been pretty good so far. One of the things that it's sort of magical Christmas land, but you can sack Burnished Heart and then get your Burnished Heart back.
That seems really good.
Yeah, like it's not a bad opening play, like to force some ramp, and of course there's utility late in the game too if you just want to protect your stuff. So
There's that. I don't know if y'all on Reddit a lot, but I saw that there's like a post they put out on Fridays from the like the MTG stocks page or something like that, where they
Okay.
covered like the top 5 movers from the week. And there's this card called Urborg Justice that I had never seen before. And I was like, it moved, and I was just like, because I've been building Razaketh Aristocrats, and I'm like, oh man, I need that. Start sacking my whole board and tutor that up and cast it for 2 mana, wipe our opponent's board out. Some Blood Artist triggers.
Name sounds familiar. I gotta look this guy up though.
It's a really fun card. Like I was like, where has this been? And the same thing with the Angelic Renewal. Like first time I'm like, oh, well, that is a pretty good card.
Weatherlight, huh?
It's old. It's an
Yeah.
odd card.
And I just love that it's like, it sounds like Street Justice. Like Urborg's gonna get out there and like, bam.
All right, Urborg Justice. Black, instant. Target opponent chooses and buries a number of creatures he or she controls equal to the number of creatures put into your graveyard from play this turn.
Yeah. I pulled that card up and I keep thinking about, Razaketh and grab some of those 1 mana black enablers, and then something like Rise of the Dark Realms, once you get them all to sack their creatures. I was like, oh, yes. Want to do
Man,
that.
that's a cool trick. I'm looking at building an Endrick Sar deck, and I think that'll be at home in there too.
Yeah.
He's interesting. I don't see him very much, but I like him in theory though. He's a lot of tokeny fun.
Yeah, basically, I just want to build a Lord of the Pit tribal deck.
Fair enough.
We got another Mana Crypt trigger, and we'll go with Tails again, and we lost again. I swear that Mana Crypt is bugged.
Oh, there we go. Man, I popped something down and I lost everybody's commanders for a second. So if you're obviously if somebody's watching this video or we're putting it out, but yeah, sorry for that. Like, or at least on my screen, it was just we went just like one screen up that was like, uh-oh, oops.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, again. Ugh.
Stone Forge, okay.
Stoneforge. Choices.
Does anybody play Modern?
I played Modern initially, and I played Storm, and then they banned Seething Song, and then I stopped, and then I played Twin, and then they banned Twin. So again,
You get the double ban. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. People always talk about Stoneforge getting unbanned for Modern.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that.
Because they mentioned that they were going to do some unbannings. Like, they kind of hinted at it very vaguely, like in the dark alleyway. Like, there may be some unbannings. But
people are thinking it's going to be a Bloodbraid Elf.
that would be good.
Unbanned? Oh.
I wish.
Damn.
I wish. Yeah, there's times where like I'm glad Twin's gone, and I hated playing against Twin when I got into Modern. But now that I've played a lot more Modern, I really like the deck. I played Kiki Jiki and stuff like that. And kind of wish it was unbanned, but I kind of like Modern where it's at. But I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that's in a pretty good spot. I watch a lot of the Saffron Olive videos, so I don't play Modern, but I kind of have an idea what's going on in the format.
Okay, Goblins on the battlefield.
Just unban Jace and see what happens.
I think it'll be fine, honestly. Everything's 1 and 2 mana when, if you're going Death Shadow Tarmogoyf, then Jace isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
No,
I don't care for that card.
Jace.
I love
No,
that.
Soul's Attendant. I have mixed feelings on that.
To make you think twice about tapping that Krenko.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was like, all right, get those goblins going. I'll get a little bit of live gain. I can take that. But I remember when
PJ's casually losing every draw or every flip, and I'm just winning all of them.
yeah, just
down to
sneaking by.
34.
Struggle's real.
I hated playing
balanced out.
I hated playing against Pod, and whenever they banned Pod, I remember being like, all right, I'm glad it's gone. But then I had to stop for a second. I was like, man, there's a lot of Pod players out there that are de-sleeving their deck. I could hear the sad music playing where they're just, kind of felt bad for them.
So I faced Pod when it was in Standard, and one of the things back then is that it's a super difficult deck to play because your deck's full of one-ofs. And, one-ofs, two-ofs type of thing, and you need to know, exactly, what's left in your library. And if you're playing, a big event, that's a difficult deck to play for 8, 10, 12 rounds sort of thing.
Yes.
Back then, I had Mono Red Burn and Mono Black Zombies, which were just, much easier decks to pilot. And, even 4 or 5 rounds of an F&M, that could, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, playing a difficult deck after that many rounds, that'll wear on you and start making mistakes, so.
Yeah.
was able to capitalize on that a few times.
No,
You got Ashnod's Altar coming down.
oh man, I just now I realized that Alter the Brood was each opponent, and I thought it like I popped my graveyard up. I was like, dang.
Oh
Andrew.
god, I just looked at my
yeah.
graveyard.
I was like, I thought Andrew was targeting me. I was like, appreciate it, man. And then I was like, okay, no, it's everybody.
Oh yeah, I lost some goodies. Ugin's gone.
Yeah.
Ugin is far away the best card in this deck, and Kazul, Selfless Squire, Wheel of Fortune's gone. That's the card draw.
Ugin's filth.
All right, we're gonna go with heads in this one because tails doesn't seem to be working for us.
It's worked for me.
I'd always pick tails when I would do it, and I always had like a 50%.
Oh yeah, there's heads. Lost the flip. Down 31.
It's punishing you for changing.
We're just gonna let you just sit there and just chill with that mana crypt and just very slowly grind it out.
All right, time to get down to business. Eli, coming your way.
Stoneforge coming in
I
hot.
wonder why.
Have you guys used Mask of Memory at all?
Yeah, that card's good.
It's super good.
It
And
is
underplayed.
Like, it is. I mean, it's an uncommon, and most people like don't think about it twice. It is really good, especially if your deck struggles to draw cards.
I ran it in Carry Zev Voltron, which was
Okay.
It was pretty fun. I enjoyed playing that deck. It was fun getting the monkey tokens on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Like, I even had a very tiny, like, Sundial of the Infinite and Mirror Gallery package in there just to kind of keep them going. But I was like, yeah. I eventually took it out because I could never get it online. And I'm like, you're playing mono red, so you can't really tutor it up that easy. So, but I tried to live the dream.
All right, I think we'll go with that.
That's some monkey business. Oh, I feel like a peasant compared to all your other boards.
I got color locked, man. I got all this nothing to do with it.
It's funny because Eli and I were just talking about, like we play a lot of 1v1 Commander, but then when you play multiplayer Commander, you get to throw Mana Crypt and stuff in there. You just have those opening hands where it's just like, man, you kind of got this grin on your face, like, oh, hey, like you got to play the hand you're dealt. Like, pass the turn, here you go.
Yep. And I don't know where you guys are, but I am firmly in the ban Mana Crypt and Salt Ring camp.
Really?
I don't mind it so much.
Okay, let me see.
At least not in multiplayer. In 1v1 it's different. In multiplayer you have to contend against like 3 other people, so if one person pulls ahead, you can guarantee that they're going to get stomped on. Like, that's just almost how it always is.
Yeah, but sometimes like even all 3 players are just don't have enough to compete with, 4, 5, 6 mana on like turn 2 or 3.
But I mean, there's an exception to every rule, pretty much. Like, it's going to be, you'll get games where it does nothing, you'll get games where it's like, okay, well, he just blew out ahead.
Yeah. And my biggest problem isn't, so turn 1 Sol Ring's annoying, and turn 1 Mana Crypt's annoying, but it's really bad, like, when you have a hand like I did, where you have multiple accelerators in your opening hand, and you get all of them down, it's like, alright, now I've got like 5 mana on turn 2.
Nothing to do.
I'm going to go heads again, and I'm almost willing to bet I'm not going to take damage. There we go.
What?
What is that?
So he's 3 and I'm over 3.
I'm just some kind of
Don't get cocky,
genius, apparently, in this game. No.
Man, I wish I was that good.
Andrew's been living right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Rub it in. Where's my Vandal Blast?
Let me see. Let's see if we're going to have some fun here in a little bit. I didn't tutor up anything bad, so...
For you.
Yeah, no, come on, it's a repair card. Adaptive automation.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
I love the art on that card. It looks just like a sci-fi card. I don't know. I've always appreciated how robot that guy looks. The adaptive automaton.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
PJ, you're getting the business.
Here comes the goblins.
He goes send in his mob boss for Mr. Payment.
We'll just go ahead and take that.
You can just add it on top of the Mana Crypt damage. Like, check. Waiter, check. What's my bill?
Let's see.
Oh, God.
Some more pressure. High Priest of Finis, come on. He just wanted to witness to you, man. And tell you about Ashley.
Bear witness to my glory. I'm not going to attack anymore. I'm just going to go for the mill win in this game.
Hey, keep it going, man.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, the hits keep on coming.
Oh, that's my favorite land in Magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
such
Urborg? Yeah.
such a sweet art. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
Its
it's got the
ability
nice.
is relevant against a Shieldred player. It's come
It
up
is.
once or twice.
That's mainly why it's in the deck. Shuts down Shield Red.
I love it. Love that art. Oh.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that whole cycle. Like, there's Teleria, there's Hammerhelm, I think it is. Like, they all have like these.
Teleria,
That's it.
Pendelhaven, and Caracas.
The blue one is so bad they didn't even put it on Moda.
Yeah.
They're like,
So I
Shots
bought
fired.
we'll save it for you.
in like 2005. I bought a set of all of those for $7, and then Legacy became a thing, and Caracas got massively expensive.
Yep.
That's crazy. Do you have? I don't have a lot of old school cards. Does anybody have any old school cards that are worth a lot that you just kind of like lucked into or anything?
I have.
Why are you doing this?
I'm getting milled. If
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
have the
gonna,
Caracas, and I've got 5 Pack Fresh dual lands, and 1 or 2 other dual lands that I picked up for Commander decks that are in much more played condition. but
Okay, very nice.
That's it's about the extent of it. Everything else is kind of a couple Lilianas floating around, but
This is probably a mistake.
oh god. Oh,
No,
God.
this
Oh,
is
gosh.
perfectly fine. I love it.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's that little dog in the fire.
you're just filling Jolt's graveyard up for that good old living death.
No, what are you talking about, man? I don't play that card.
No, I don't play that.
No, come on. This is just a witness stack. You know, we're here to convert people to the Church of Athreos. That's all we're doing.
That's
I
another
feel like I should
guy.
have watched more of your Church of Athreos videos so I know what's
Yeah.
coming.
This is my favorite commander deck to play, and I love playing it. But I do like an intro for it, and I'm like, I always want to do a good intro, so I'm just trying to figure out how to start coming up with more intros so I can do more church play videos.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Grabbing the old Sunforger.
That doesn't sound bad.
No. Sunforger is fine. Not worry about Sunforger.
Told tutoring for instants and sorcery is good.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to... This is what I was hoping to do last turn, but I was a mana short, so we're going to try it right now. Which is fire up the Mana Crypt, fire up the Sigil. Get some mana. Use this Slayer
Should've-
Stronghold on this Stone Forge.
I should have attacked Eli. I regret everything now. I'm just going to casually concede out of this game.
And drop in the Sunforger.
Stay tuned next week.
Ooh.
Do it.
All right, Mana Crypt
Good.
trigger.
Let's see.
Do it.
Let's try Tails.
Well, Andrew's.
Alright, finally got one.
You get it? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this means Andrew's going to lose his
I've
next.
only lost like most of my life.
It's one or the other, yeah.
All right.
Hits
When in
to
doubt,
misses.
cast your commander.
I feel like that's almost universally a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, you can get some good magic going with that.
I find all the gate crash, well, like the Ravnica, all the doubles are pretty rough. Like, you have to have like really good starting mana to be able to cast them.
Yeah. I've thought about building Gerard, but I don't know. I haven't got around to it. But that's kind of like the first little card, like, because I got in during Return to Ravnica, and so that was the first
Yeah.
card where I was like, "Whoa, sweet!" And like, he was so awesome to me. You know, as time's gone on, that double green, double black's really kind of
Yeah, it's
little
you're
intense.
running a lot of utility lands. It's trouble.
Yeah,
This
clunky.
is why Chromantic Lantern is so good.
Yep.
Yes.
But I mean, at
Utility
least with
lands.
green, you can like cultivate, you can farseek, you can fix. But like Aurelia, Rakdos, like you can struggle if you miss one of the lands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so like, so Slayer Stronghold's actually a card that it's not in every version of the deck that I play because sometimes I just want a basic land in
Yeah.
that slot because I run into situations like here where I'm a color short and I can't actually do that much.
Get the mask on there.
Get the mask on there. Start drawing the cards.
No clue who that fiery angel is swinging at us. She has a mask on, so.
I think we'll send one at Andrew.
I can't do much.
But Eli wiped the board.
I can't do much. Says the double
I think Eli's
striking.
board wipe was well deserved.
No.
I can't do much. Says the double striking, double filtering land. Boros player.
Boros
Alright,
player
got a-
drawing 2 cards. Coming
Got
in
a
hot.
mass trigger.
Stop hitting me. What?
Ooh. That's tricky.
Tricky.
Does combat plenty to draw 2 cards? Yeah, go for it. And that's going to be
Don't really want to, but I'm gonna get rid of the Gift of Estates because you guys have been missing your land drops.
just a little bit.
That's one of those cards where I always want to put it in a white deck because I'm like, oh, it's so good. And
No, it is really good. It is actually that
yeah,
good.
I have never been happy to draw it when I've played decks with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I use it to great effect.
Yeah, it's I don't mind. I run it in Darien and I run it in Oketra. And there's just sometimes where you have these clunky hands where it doesn't really do much, like especially if you're on the play. But other times it's almost like a godsend. But it's just kind of like 50-50 sometimes.
Yeah.
So Aurelia coming into Jolt.
All right, the Church of Athreos will remember that. Let's go.
That's the problem with aggressive decks is you just piss everyone off, and then everyone just ganks up on you. You're like, oh, this
Yep.
guy just wants to attack everyone, and then
Hey, that's part of the game.
yeah. All right, draw 2 more cards, and wow, missing all of the lands. That's unfortunate.
That's actually the theme of this game is no one's playing more than 4 lands.
Yeah,
Just tons and tons of artifact mana. Just go.
Now I got-
hog wild.
Rocks.
tough decision of what to discard.
Everyone's playing Artifact Tribal.
I would discard like some of your better cards. I'm just going to chunk those into the
They
graveyard.
seem really bad. Yeah.
They look like they're good, but they're probably not. Actually.
Yeah, I want all of these.
It is always funny though, like when you get into a situation where you can draw like 2 or 3 cards, and you're just like, oh man, I don't want to get rid of any of them.
All right. No, we should keep that. It's going to be the Grim Monolith.
Wow,
Mana's
that's
the
aggressive.
thing that I need least right now. So questionable as it may be.
More colorless mana.
Let's see if we hit the land. Oh, oof. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I've definitely upped up all the land count in my decks. I hate missing land drops.
Yeah, I've done the
Okay.
same thing. I've gone up to between 38 and 40 for most of my decks, and I've been
wow.
really happy with that.
Yeah, almost all my decks are 38, 40. I'd go below 38.
I stick to 36. That's my magic number, but I have been in situations where I just don't draw anything. Oh, Kaya. Nice.
Kaya.
Got the,
Kaya's-
she's in charge of the outreach program here at the church. She's, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Athreos?
No.
Here, turn around and I'll.
Turn off the auto yields.
Yeah, she introduces everyone to back.
So,
Kaya.
does Aurelia come back into play, or what?
Well, I think did you send it back to the command zone?
Yeah, I think it's in the command zone.
Yeah, I think if you had clicked, oh dang, that's a bummer. If you'd clicked on it to go to exile, it would have popped back down at the beginning of the next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to turn off all my auto yields. and-
Yeah, sorry about that. Should give you a little extra time on that. I could tell you how many times it is so easy to do that. Like especially like when I was playing like the Scarab God and the Locust God, and I forgot to right click and change on that graveyard trigger, and just boom, I was like, ah, man, dang it.
Heads has not let me down.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed the commander trigger. Before it used to be whenever it changed zones, it's just a little prompt would come up would say, "Would you like to send your commander to the command zone?"
Yeah.
Either yes or no, and then that was it.
Yeah, it just does it, and the next thing you know, you're just like, oh man, I didn't want to do that. Oh well.
Yep.
Skirk Prospector.
Oh yeah. So if anyone wants to Wheel of Fortune, that would be
Uh,
You milled mine.
yeah.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it for a reason.
Have you guys used the what's the creature version, Magus of the Wheel? Have you guys used that at all?
He's super good.
Yes.
Is
He's fantastic. I really, really like him.
I love the art too. Art on him looks great.
Yeah, and Magus the Will is also very, very good, and I think criminally underpriced.
Yeah. Like I'm like, this will give me a double wheel effect because I haven't had great results with Reforged the Soul, and I feel like Magus is probably better just because you can get it down sooner and
Yeah.
still have mana left over.
I ran him in, I think, man, it might have been my Locust God video or deck that I ran him, but always really good.
That's a card.
That is.
Real magic card.
Let's do a swamp count. That looks like 4 swamps over there.
Yeah. Somehow Uberg's not a swamp.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I like how Eli is showing us up by having matching lands. I feel like a scrub now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get tilted if my land game's not on point.
Oh,
It is.
I
Gotta get them guru.
I need, well, you're speaking of, for Muddstah, I literally have 43 different decks. I just go to whatever plane I feel like going to.
I'll kind of depending on what the commander is. I have like 3 or 4 of each basic that I really like, and I'll just kind of pair them up and then put them in there. There's one time where like a white bordered lane slipped in there somehow. When I was recording, I was like, oh man, I feel so dirty. I'm sorry.
Just concede.
It's like
I like the white borderlands. I think the art on them's cool. I don't know why.
no, it is. It was just the fact that it snuck in with my old school border. I would just like it had put such a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, I had to apologize to the viewers. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. Guys and gals, I am sorry.
You're like unsubbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Just delete the channel. It's like, nope, not worth it.
I'm
sorry. I really like the buy a box pack. Comes with those, I think the Rebecca Gay lands.
Yeah.
Like the foil ones, they're gorgeous. They're super nice.
Yeah, they were prizes given out the other day in our store for a standard tournament.
They're super nice.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're not going to come to Magic on. I'm going to cry because her art is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to re-see Aurelia?
She's gonna make another.
I was thinking about it. I think I'm going to change my game plan here, though.
Pop down like Beyonce, be like, "What's up, everybody?"
You're playing like mono artifact, mono colorless tribal.
Pretty
over
much.
there.
Yeah, I got one of the artifact heavy hands.
Yeah,
I just don't have it.
Right,
Hey.
Get Sunforger going.
I was going to play a very artifact heavy build of Gonti, but I thought it might have been a little bit too controlly. But
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like it.
What makes it like if you're going artifact heavy with Gonti, like what's kind of some of the playstyle with it?
Take that, Kaya.
One thing it does to keep in flavor is since Gonti takes control of your spells, and kind of in flavor is you can play Mindslaver. You take control of their turns as well.
Okay.
I've lost to that many a time.
Oh no, man! She just wanted to let you know about the Church of Athreos. Okay.
Yeah. Not no more.
About all the fun things that we do, all the killings, the sacrificing.
Whee!
All right, let's see what kind of mana we got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana open. That is perfect.
7. This guy.
Let's get there we go.
I think my slow
This card
start.
is also hugely underplayed in Commander.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Oh, and I need to pick up that art version.
It's very
Oh
nice.
yeah, it's the promo one.
Yeah, that looks good. I've got that in my my Breon deck, and there's just so many times where that he just sits back and he's like, boom, 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 gains that life, and then gets after it. But I love the promo art on it. It looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a nice card to have in.
Oh, snap. It
deck.
brought it back.
What?
Oh, beautiful. Oh, it did bring it back.
You have Aurelia.
Oh. Well,
There you
that's
go.
Weird. So it comes back on your turn? Is that what happens? I gotta read Kaya again. That card's confusing me.
Yeah, it's on his upkeep. But I don't see Kaya on your board anymore.
I killed it with the Stoneforge Sunforger.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's have some fun. Filter mana is going to be the death of me.
Yep.
That's you. I'm at 20.
Always tap Signet first.
Yes, and I could never remember that. It drives me insane because I get to the last Signet, I'm like, dang it, I gotta do it again.
There we go. What did I say? Living Death. Oh.
This is why we played Skirk Prospector.
Pretty much every deck, no matter what, should have at least 1 or 2 Psycho.
You have to nowadays. It's crazy. Getting like Path to Exile can completely disrupt a game plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll fire off the Sun Fortress, see what happens. Some of the things I want are gone from my.
What shenanigans are you up to?
I don't know that I have anything great for this Living Death, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see. There we go. We got Crypt Gas hanging out in the graveyard. Ooh, Whispering One. I see the Whispering One's in the graveyard too. All right, should be pretty fun.
I could think of one play if you're running it, but I don't know.
The play that I want has been thwarted.
Let me see.
Nobody's playing blue.
Yeah, Manatithe could do.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say it. I didn't want it to pop in the head.
Manatithe. I've thought about it a lot. Though.
Okay, I didn't want to refresh your memory, to be honest. But I was thinking that's why I'm scanning your graveyard really quick for it.
Yeah, I was looking at him like, is that why he said that?
Yeah, I was like, well, if he can't remember the name, I'm not gonna help him. But yeah,
all right, let me.
Eli's got a nice.
Let me help you
graveyard.
out here and just get rid of this altar of the.
Super rude.
Oh man.
There actually was a card that would kill 2 of my creatures, and unfortunately, it's gone. I'll let you guys know about it after because it's still relevant.
I got you.
So you mean are relevant?
All relevant.
Oh boy, we're starting with the puns, isn't it? Isn't it too early where you are for puns?
One sad life gain off of this.
Oh, hey, this poor Sunscorch Regent. I'm ready, reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah, I was hoping to get 3 or 4 hits off that.
That's a good card to have in a mono white deck to play with Well of Lost Dreams to draw cards for mono white.
Yeah.
That is one severely underplayed card as Well of Lost Dreams.
Yeah, I've seen it a little bit. I was messing around with the 4-mana Gisela, and it wasn't a great deck. It still needs some things, but
I cannot get a handle on MTGO. I tried to get a Krenko to go to the graveyard, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, dang it.
You right click on the commander and then choose from the drop down zone.
Ugh.
And then
I'm sorry.
It's weird.
It's on me. I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still do that. I really hate that the way it's configured now.
they thought about. I heard them talking about changing it back when they started the 1v1 competitive format, because a lot of the pros were complaining about it. But I think it's such a small format that they're just like, we don't care about it anymore.
So wait, I have to right click it and then I choose which?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like before the spell gets to you, basically. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
just click
praise.
it. Just click on the one you want to choose, and then you click on it again, and just like look at it to make sure. But yeah, that makes no sense changing it. It was like simple and intuitive before.
Oh, beautiful! Look at this board state.
All right, we got some cool stuff. Not the
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
this is not great.
Okay, let's.
Oh, Jolt.
It wouldn't be Church of
Roll my
Athreos
bills.
without a full screen of just human cleric triggers.
Whew.
Man, that's when you dropped that altar, I was like, oh, this is bad,
that
bad
dark
news. This is
side.
bad news.
Yeah. Don't worry, I never take advantage of a graveyard that's full. It's just not my playstyle.
Oh, no.
So we got Sin
But-
Collector. Who are we going to hit up for a tithe right now?
By all means, take advantage.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Let's go. Man, this is
Yeah,
tough.
you're gonna get an interesting look at this hand.
Yeah. your upkeep. Each opponent sacks a creature. Man. I think... Yeah.
That Dark Schemes is going to do some real work, at least on my board.
And it's funny because I don't, man, I don't have a sack outlet out here. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I added one more to my deck last night. Targets.
I don't think you have any targets. Well, actually, you might have one or two, right?
Yeah, I still have targets. That. Get Sunscorched. Get. Oh, Jolt doesn't have anything.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, I guess I only get one.
Nor do I, unfortunately.
You may choose second target. Okay, Moto can't tell.
Yeah, you have to choose all 3 targets at once.
Oh.
A lot of people mess that up with like the blue one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's really weird the way you have to click it.
There's a benefit for each opponent. Okay.
Selfless Squire. Okay, you'll do that.
No damage.
I had somebody try to hit me with a Crater Hoof for probably about 200 points of damage one time. I dropped Squire and then hit him back.
Nice.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, no. Squire is really powerful, especially in like a combat-focused deck.
Yep.
Always yes and always yield. Well, that way, get that trigger. Get that done. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Sting Scourger. Alright, now let's have some fun.
Whee!
Oh,
God.
What?
Sickening.
okay. There's the order to the graveyard. It's funny because there's so many triggers right now that it's just like
Yeah, it's really
there's no
fun.
board state for people to watch on my screen.
What have you done?
Oh, look at those beautiful Rot Lung Reanimator triggers. Oh, yes.
Oh, so triggered. So triggered.
I think that's Rot Lung Reanimators. That's one of my favorite cards that like when you get the Church of Athreos going, you get some human clerics, and you get the Necromancer that whenever you sacrifice a human, you get a 2/2 zombie.
Yeah, the Zathra Necromancer.
Yes,
those two
yes.
in tandem are fantastic.
Oh my god, there's just no better Magic feeling than. Is it on me?
But isn't Zathra
Oh, I
Necromancer
put them on the stack. Sorry about that.
a wizard?
Yeah, I think it is. Sorry about that. This is on me to put those triggers on the stack. Sorry about that. I've got them like covering up
Game
everything,
loss.
so I can't really
Judge.
see. Judge.
Slow play
Slow
in our
play.
4-hour game.
I think
So
Well,
Lily's going to flip, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Always yield to that. There we go.
Here we go.
We get some good Sunday school people coming out here. These zombies. Oh, loving the old school. That
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah,
box.
that art is sweet.
and I think that's I have one of those. I don't have a lot of these tokens, but this is my favorite zombie token on that one. Okay, let's go and auto yield to that. I've got like I wonder how much energy I have.
Quite a bit.
A good handful, I'd imagine.
It's like about 10.
I wish I had
Roughly.
more ways to utilize it, but that's it. Okay,
Oh, here goes the energy.
there we go.
I was just asking about energy in EDH, and yeah, I think you've proven a point now.
Yeah, Demon put in some work with the
Yep.
going. To, we do not have a sack on. No, I can't go for that. Okay, nothing there.
Please feel free to exile any of my creatures. Oh, wait.
All right, now we're finally getting to that Sin Collector trigger. It seems like
Yep.
forever ago. Sin Collector's like, all right, how much money are you going to give to the Church of Athreos? Ooh.
Yeah, this
Handing out the pan.
I get. Ooh, man.
Oh, yeah.
you
I'm very happy to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it right now, and it's not looking good.
Well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Seems fair.
Yeah. Either way, you're just like kicking over an ant pile. It's still either way, it's not good when you see that. You're like, uh-oh.
Yes, sudden spoiling is really good with that demon.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a card that needs to get played more.
Yes.
Yeah,
One of the few ways to stop a Lab Maniac combo.
Yep. I think any of the split second cards need to be, like, other than obviously Grip sees a lot of play, but I think what's the white boy I like a lot? There's a black. It's like -4/-4. I think that one's really good as well.
Oh, is there? I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's like black 1, sudden death. Yeah, I think that one.
Oh, yeah.
That one doesn't see enough play for what it does because you just lock someone out.
I mean, if you know you're facing a blue deck, sudden shock kills a Lab Maniac, and they can't do anything about it.
Yep.
I always am like, should I just main deck it? Is it like worth main decking that? Oh no, that's not good.
He didn't get enough money last time.
Yeah, I didn't plan on 2 of those.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sudden shock sees a vintage play.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
I just got picked over.
And now we go to combat.
So, the play that I was going to tell you about, I wanted to use the Sunforger to fire off the Sulphurous Blast, kill all my dudes, and then get them back with...
in response to the
Living Death. Nice.
Ah, very nice.
But it was in my hand, so I'm like, well, that plan's gone. So, see what's next.
Heads has deserted me.
Oh, you finally got bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm all the way down to 21.
1 for 7.
I think I've taken 6 combat damage this game.
Oh, we got Krenko coming down. Let's go.
Gotta get someone into this game. Eli, we're gonna rely on you to take care of the problem child of this game.
There's no problem, child. Talking about that the angel over there? Yeah, I agree.
Wait, I mean that.
That used to be 1/2 Archangel of Thune.
I thought the Altar of the Brood was the problem child.
It was innocuous. It was fine. It was just doing its thing.
I'm just going to bank on the fact that mono black deck has 6 sweepers in hand.
I wish. Oh, well, Jolt's got a lot of creatures. What's going on there? 13 energy to activate. 4, 8, 12. Owned by Despair Faction. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. 10, 11. Two, 3. Romantic.
We're going to see Mr. Gonti come down?
Oh. Why did I think I had Cryptgas still in play? Gonti. I wish. 1, 2.
You just need that Panharmonicon, then you'd be set.
That's in my graveyard.
Oh, bummer.
I'm not going to say how, but it's there.
You should choose better Entomb targets. You can't even recur it. What are you doing?
I know. I know. I completely misclicked. I don't know what's going on there.
Entomb, Panharmonicon.
Go.
It's a strong play.
You shake it in your boots.
To assert your dominance. Like, I don't need this. I'm putting it in the graveyard so you know that I don't want this.
I've randomly thought about playing with it. It's that Commander 17 card that I think, like, if you kill a player, you win the game or something like that. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? There's, like, some enchantment to where, like, if target player loses...
Oh, the black...
yeah.
It's a curse.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, but it's like somehow if you kill one opponent, then you win the game or something. But I've thought about running that 1 versus 1 commander, just as
You're
like
talking about the one that like it draws a bunch of cards and makes you lose a bunch of life. Is that the one you're thinking of?
I don't. Man, that's gonna drive me insane. Let me try and look it up because it makes sense, and it's one of those things you would never run in 1 versus 1 commander because by the time it triggers, the game's over. But
Okay.
sometimes it's about sending a statement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and look.
It's Curse of Vengeance.
Is that what it is? Let me see.
Yeah, whenever enchanted player loses the game, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of spike counters on it.
Yeah.
But
It's whenever they cast a spell or whatever, I think.
Let me see.
which card is that from?
C16. Commander 2016.
It's probably not in mine. That's why I'm like,
It's like a 1-mana curse, and you just like wail it out turn 1, and then every time they cast a spell, it gets a spike counter on it.
Well, there's one that it's like pretty expensive. I'm trying to find it. I remember seeing it, just being like, "Yeah, I want to throw that in there." Oh, we got swinging in.
coming at Krenko.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block.
You can. I mean, you might if you want to.
I have no.
It's a legal play. Nope, it's not. He's intimidated by the mob.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, mob intimidation.
Yeah, I think it's Curse of Vengeance. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking of. You were right.
Curse of Vengeance. Good
Yeah,
card.
that's what it is.
Kind of weird card.
Yeah, whenever enchanted player loses a game, you gain X life, draw X cards, where X is the number of spike counters on it. And I just thought about running it in there, just being like, "Hey, what's up? Good game, man. I'm gonna draw some
It'd be
cards."
great. Yeah, I get even more. So it's literally win more.
Yeah, it's like it provides nothing other than the saying like, "Hey, try and beat me." Ooh, love that invention chromatic lantern.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, they're only 25 cents, so about a full set of 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never been a huge foil person, but whenever they release the inventions online, man, they look so good. I was like, I'm gonna have to spend a little bit extra and get some of these. Get
Yeah.
those going.
Do you guys have any paper inventions?
I don't.
I have a Champion's Helm, because it's about the only one I can afford.
Oh,
And
nice, man.
It's still pretty sweet looking.
That's cool.
All right, we need this mana crypt to go our way because life is getting low.
Let's see.
All right, fine. Went with heads. Finally won one.
You have an Archangel.
That's not the land I wanted to see at all.
One hit with the
Short of what
Archangel.
I wanted to do.
Lifelink. Put a +1 counter.
Archangel. Whenever you attack, you counter target missed flip.
Wow, that's a very specific angel.
Yes. Another good white card with Will of Lost Dreams.
Yeah, I ran Well of Lost Dreams. I tried to run it into Shauna. Did I run it in there? No, I think I ended up cutting it because I had a pretty hard card draw package in there. But I found it just kind of, I don't know, kind of ran into like the creature count you're trying to get going. But I did have Invana, which is pretty good in there.
All right, I need to think about this for a second.
Yeah, I love it in my Darien deck.
Yeah. I need to play Darien. I haven't played Darien in a minute.
Okay. I am not going to go with the plan that I thought I was going to go with. We'll do some other stuff instead.
Was that tap all your mana and pass? Is that what you said?
Yeah, tap out and just
Tap out, go. Assert your dominance.
start turn with a Sunforger.
All right, let's go.
7/4 flyer ain't bad.
Put the mask on there.
I love this is why I love Magic. You know, you see the Archangel, and she's got that sword, and she looks very angelic. But then you just imagine she's holding a big old fire hammer,
She got a big old hammer.
the mask on there. She's like, "What?
Yeah.
Who's this wild woman?"
That's a lot of life.
Yes, that is.
Where's that going?
Those
Andrew's the only
Gerblins.
one without a blocker, so sorry. Andrew.
I have a blocker. On the ground.
The angel.
Yeah, that's good.
Here I am trying to represent Chaos Warp, and you guys are just calling him a bluff every time.
I just love to call him a bluff every time. Come on, give me some respect.
Snapgaw.
right. +1 counters. Yeah, that mask is putting in some work this game.
Yeah, it's keeping the hand full.
I think that's. I need to start just putting that in on all my white decks. I enjoy playing white in Commander, but it's just when you just
I play a lot of white actually. I probably play like too much white.
Yeah, the card draw is always so clunky. It's just like, oh, you exhaust your hand and then you're just boom.
We're gonna get rid of this Bastion Protector for now. All right, back up to 28. Feeling a little better about my life total.
Got
It's more secure.
Got some Gatorade in your system. All right,
yeah,
we can go.
So I've kind of got this theory that I'm working on. I want to do a video on it at some point. Like, I think you need to gain at least 10 life in a Commander game, because just from like things like Ancient Tomb, Mana Crypt, and just small pokes early in the game, you're like, oh wow, I'm at 20 already, and you're like gaining 10 life can keep you out of Alpha Strike range for at least a couple turns longer. You can't even win that, obviously.
I can see that. Like, there's other times where, like, I played against Narset recently, and then, like, you play against Narset, so it's a race to try to keep Narset off the battlefield. And so I had, like, a Sylvan Library down, and I just kind of, like, stabilized at 4 life on, like, turn 4. I was just like, hey, 8 life a turn, let's go, let's do this, let's keep drawing cards.
The most important life is the last life. I mean, like, if you can go to 1 and win, you win.
I had a deck in Blackblade that was 2020 with a True Conviction in play. It's a 5-player game, and the whole table was against me, and I was just gaining so much life back every turn. No one could do anything about it.
All right, let's see what this Angel's going to throw the Sunforger. That would hurt.
Thank you.
If she's flying.
I got a Swords of Plowshares on the Demon, because that seems like a very smart play.
Yep.
Oh, man, he's just teaches Sunday school. I don't know why you're going to target that, but okay.
It concerns me that your Sunday school teacher has 2 swords. I don't know what he's going to teach with that, but I don't want to be involved.
He's actually a pretty good teacher.
Unruly students.
He won Teacher of the Year last year. Those little Athreos achievers, he's got to keep those in check.
Yes, he won the beat.
Just so you guys don't mess with my stuff.
It's fair.
I love this art too. On the, he looks like Goofy. He's like, "Sup? Welcome to my artifact dome."
Check out my backlight, bro.
Yeah. I think it's just the way he's not centered. And he's just kind of like awkwardly holding that, and it almost looks kind of like hand drawn. I don't know.
That's one thing I like about the older art. It's more non-digital materials.
Yes.
It looks nicer.
Yeah. One of the things I've noticed too is like the backgrounds are really elaborate when they switch to the digital, and like sometimes it kind of takes away from like the image in the foreground because there's just so much going on in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, there's too much going on now in the picture, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I mean, a lot of those artwork, when you see like full res images of them, they look nice, but when they get shrunk down to cards and then shrunk again down to online, it just does not look good. And Magic is just such a visual game.
Yes. I'm gonna remember to tap the signet first this time.
Yes, signet first.
They're
very needy.
Oh god.
Oh, Ob's a daddy.
There's a Sunday school murder, and they're here to investigate it. For our Sunday school teacher, we need to investigate this.
Yes, their hands are like.
I've actually got I have a trade binder that's like somebody does like leather work on like Etsy or something like that. And let's see, we're going to send this tithe to.
Are you reading Karlov in there?
Yes, I do. Karlov is in this.
Yep, there it is.
I'm going to keep it even with the Krenko over there. I think.
That seems fair.
I like even numbers. It always looks good. Okay.
Yeah, 64 is an even number.
Let's go. I guess. Man. Yeah, I guess we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be goblins on the battlefield. Yeah, sorry. gonna lose one of our patrons, but
Oh my gosh.
we'll give it a shot.
For the greater good.
It's about to get goblin nasty. I can see it in the forecast, so I'm gonna try and get it in while I can.
Cloudy with a chance of goblins.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Just hear a bunch of screaming and metal clanking.
You like rock?
Save me?
We got
No, I
rock.
think I'm dead though, aren't I?
Dead?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
because even if I'm gonna take,
We should
I
block
still take.
one.
Well, you can block one.
Yeah, but also takes 2 times 5. Oh no, it's 10. I'm awful at math.
Yeah, man, I think you're still alive if you block one.
I was like, oh
You
my
need
god,
to block.
he's swinging at me with like 40 points of damage.
God, there's at least 2 million damage on the board.
How did that happen?
He's gonna kill everybody somehow.
Why is he swinging them all at me? Spread it out.
MTGMuddstah has discount. Oh, come on, man.
Okay,
Numbers are hard, okay?
we lost one zombie, and then I think, did you block on the other token? Oh no, there's still one more token in there. Dang it. Okay.
Sounds like you need to go to Sunday school and get some math lessons.
Papa opposite at has to teach me some basic numbers.
He only knows how to count by 2.
Well, the zombies are 2-2s, so that'd be okay.
Him and Cabal are like, we don't know 1. We know 2, though. Actually, I'm looking at Cabal and I'm like, man, that's another good card with Well of Lost Dreams. Just
He's
always
super
good.
good, very punishing.
Yes.
His
Indeed.
triggers add up too. I mean, I've played against him 1 versus 1, and that's up pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you start doing your thing, next thing you know, you're like, oh man, I lost about a third of my life already. Okay.
Obs a daddy. So hard to deal with.
He's gonna go hang out for a little bit. Get him a nice hang out with Blood Artist. I don't know where Blood Artist is. I'd love to have Blood Artist out here earlier. That'd have been a lot of fun.
Oh gosh.
The Demon of Dark Schemes.
Yeah, the game's probably over if that's
Heads
the
has
case.
turned on me.
Yeah, Obs a daddy's hanging in the confession box right now.
Yeah.
Forgive me for I've sinned. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez, I forgot about Kimball. We were talking about it for like a minute ago, and it's like, oh, whatever. This is
You're a
happening.
red deck. You don't protect your life totally. You just
Yeah, go
Exactly.
full throttle.
Like my life total.
Alright, got Thornbite staff down.
Right. Use some lightning crafter shenanigans.
I wish Soul's Attendant was out here. She
Not
really enjoyed
quite.
seeing those goblins.
At this point, it's just going to be like. It's going to ping people. Some value plays right now.
I love Krenko just like sitting there with a BB gun.
Pretty much.
Pop. He's like pumping the BB gun back up really hard to take down that angel, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know. That knife looks like it should do more than 1. It's pretty
Yeah.
big.
It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that is, man. That is a big knife for a Goblin to be holding.
It's going to tap out so I can auto concede. And I have to press 2 every time.
Yes. F8 is your friend.
Yeah, if you hit
Yeah.
F8 or F6, you'll do that.
Yeah, well, it's still going to prompt me with Krenko whenever there's like something on the stack, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. Yep. Have you guys played Yahenni?
Yes.
That is the worst card to play on Magic Online. You can't
Yeah.
ever have 6.
Yes, indeed.
Are you sure you don't want to sacrifice something? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You can, just
Sure.
whenever.
Hey, just so you know, you can do it. Oh, thank you, man.
By the way.
Mine's eye is also a bad one.
The
Yeah.
little Microsoft Office paperclip pops up. Hey, you sure you want to do this?
Yep.
Where'd you come from, paperclip? Get out of here.
He's like, I retired from Microsoft and moved to Wizards.
Yeah.
It's all good, guy.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we got a 9/8 Sunscorch out there. That's some pretty serious business over there.
I know, it's quietly been creeping up.
Yeah, it could have been mine.
I love
hear
the
a bit of resentment in your voice.
What's that?
So there's some resentment in your voice.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey man, Gonti's just trying to live his life.
He's trying to get enough money to keep his underground thieving ring going.
Indeed. Let's go. That's a lot of life. Jolt's had a lot of life.
I guess so, if you're going to call it that.
It's only 26 more than starting life. I mean,
Yeah.
it's that's like what 55%, 60%. That's not a big deal.
Something like that.
I mean, I feel maybe it's blown out of proportion, but maybe it's just my opinion. I don't know.
I have a feeling you're a little bit biased in this regard, though.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
might
know.
be it.
Sensing
we
it.
got Sunscourge. It's gonna blast his light beam at me. I always when I play against Krenko, I hate that Goblin token.
This is my favorite one. Like he's like chilling with like on a windowsill. He's like holding up the little railing. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
It just looks like he's like on a porch. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're just chilling on the porch. Like it's kind of the slummy part of Ravnica. It's just
Okay,
like,
I
he's
can
like,
see
hey,
that.
It's hanging on the steeps.
Hey, what are y'all doing? Just catcalling people as they walk by.
Yeah,
Just
not a
hanging
good,
out,
not a good part of the neighborhood. It's just not nice.
he's hanging out in Krenko, Compton.
So I did. I did Sidisi. We got to do Wicked Witch of the West Coast, and then I put the Wu-Tang symbol
Nice.
on the thumbnail. And then I was gonna see if anybody noticed. A couple people were like Wu-Tang, and then Soul Tie. I was like Soul Tie Clan. I was like, all right, get those comments pinned.
Nice. I saw your Gishath thumbnail. I
Yeah.
wanted to do something very similar to it. Use an editor. Like, this program is not good enough to do this.
Yeah.
I just gave up on it. I'm like, oh, wish I had Photoshop.
Yeah, I use GIMP, so it's not too bad.
Which one is it?
You kind of cut out for a second. What did you say you use?
I use, what's it called? PhotoPad Image Editor Free.
Okay, if you use GIMP, man,
I don't
GIMP,
even know what that is.
yeah, GIMP is awesome. If you want to just kind of learn the ropes of GIMP, you can do pretty much. I use GIMP for all of my thumbnails, so that'd be something you can definitely use, and it's free too.
Sweet, I'll check that one out.
Yeah, it's like Photoshop Lite basically. It's
cool.
It's got a lot of utility that you can once you get used to it. It's really good.
Yeah, that's what I basically do. Everything. Oh, we got the Whispering one back out.
Yeah, that's
happened
a
there?
thing.
I'm super okay with that actually.
That is a thing.
Yeah, it helps you, definitely.
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's make Krenko great again.
Would be Leonin. Nice, but not as good.
Just
Archangel's going to keep me alive, which is important right now.
The untap isn't even a you may. Interesting. That's different.
All right, want to flip?
Hey,
it's
there
part
you
of
go.
it's part of my outreach program. Mob bosses helping mob bosses
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
get back on their feet.
there you go, man. Sliding some money under the table.
You're like, shh.
12 mana.
$12 mana.
Still, I've been like one short of everything I want to do the entire game.
Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, I had that Living Death sitting in my hand. I was like, please let me draw land. And it's like, oh, yes. It's always frustrating when you're just like 1 mana away.
I could tell you had it. You're just like, oh, Alter the Brood. This is nice.
Yeah. When I got that going, I was like, yeah,
Doo-doo-doo.
no problem. Keep going for those activations.
Oh, that might work, actually.
Uh-oh.
So, 12 mana.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, I was maybe going to search up just like a board wipe, just kind of clear everything out, and then I was like, oh, Alter the yeah, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's keep this graveyard going. I think, what was it? I was playing some deck where somebody had Sword of Body and Mind out there. You know, it was 100% just like a Mill Aristocrats style deck, and I was like, yeah, dude, keep pinging me, please. You're making this a lot easier.
Feed me.
Yes, I was like, all right. Let all of this go through.
All right. I'm not completely convinced this is the right play. But...
Hey, go for it. Have some fun.
And I tapped wrong. Awesome.
Remember, filter mana first.
That's the first real motto. Tap the segment first.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're cruising.
Nothing but like the first couple times I played Gonti.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's another awesome way to draw cards in Nihiri, and you get a skull clamp on the battlefield, and just keep using the +2 to draw 2 cards.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I should run that actually. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, there's more ways to draw cards in mono white than people think. You just got to jump through a few more hoops. That's all.
Yeah.
Man, looking in the Sunscorched region is just like getting fat and happy. He's at the buffet right now.
Yeah, casually just getting a little bit more buff every turn.
Still mind me. I'm bench pressing 300. It's okay.
Roar.
All right, where's it go? Okay, all right. I like it.
Yeah, the guy at 60.
Yeah.
Are you
Usually
sure,
the right
man?
call.
You sure? I don't know. I mean, maybe
You
your
got a
screen might be
buffer.
messed up. I don't think I'm at 60.
You get a buffer.
Mass trigger and Archangel trigger.
Beautiful.
There's some cards.
I also would like cards, please.
Yeah, I wish it was target player. Then you could be like, hey, spread the wealth. Let us draw some.
I mean, you never would give it to someone else, but it'd be nice to have that choice.
Yeah.
Options are good.
It'd be nice.
You might if somebody else had a removal that you could use.
And pass the turn.
Right.
More goblins.
Gobos.
Krenko shoring up those defenses. Okay.
He was briefly alone, but not for long.
Exactly. He's a party people. He doesn't like being alone. He's very social.
Yes.
By goblin. I mean, by zombie. Oh, that thorn bite staff is loving it.
Aha, 51. Oh, he goes back up.
Okay, let's see what we draw into. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the best use? Yeah, we need to get. It's been a while since we've seen him on here. We need to get him out here. Let's get down the god himself, Mr. Athreos.
I thought about pre-sideboarding a rest in peace.
Oh, that
Seems good.
I
Seems
didn't do
good.
it though. I figured that might have been a.
Hey, it's all part of the game, man.
I started running it in paper because I had a buddy that was playing Gitrog, and like the problem with Gitrog is that it takes 20-minute turns without like actually furthering its board state, and like you just spent 20 minutes doing nothing, like just cycling things into your graveyard, basically.
That Sunscorched region, man, is putting in some work.
Yeah, man, such a good card.
In fact, I wish I had it.
Yeah, well, he's at a casual 45. Like,
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll give it back.
greed himself down to 10.
All right. So we've got Goblins. That's going to be 6 Goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just keep casting spells, and maybe I'll be able to one-shot with the region.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, speaking of rest in peace, I found one card. I actually put it in last night. It was never in my Gonti deck before. That works quite well. Is Agent of Erebos.
He's good.
Because you can just put him under Conjurer's Closet or whatever and keep flickering him and keep getting exile triggers for graveyards.
I guess we keep going on this.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's not bad.
I'm trying to figure out if Krenko over there, if we should send the crew in. Yeah, there'll be some Krenko activations. Yeah.
Yep.
I just
Gotta thin the herd.
yeah, I'm probably trying to keep the goblins under control.
Minions, protect me.
Pretty much.
Krenko's less of a concern to my one-on-one Gonti deck because I play with Curse of Death's Hold in that deck, and that does a number on Krenko.
Oh yeah.
The problem is though, once they get the Mountain Walk guy out there, the lord, like you're like, oh wait, these are all 3/3. Pretty tough to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the question: do I take 2, go to 3, and then leave my fate up to Mana Crypt, or do I block?
Ooh.
Is that last one relevant?
It's gonna be. I'm gonna get.
You also have to deal with Kamal.
No, we'll
you need
go
it for the
safe.
shield, trying to keep it for Shieldred.
We'll go safe. No, I'm gonna get a ton of goblins back. It's not a problem.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you also have to deal with Cabal. Kamal.
Yeah, that's true.
He likes his church taxes.
That he does.
That was
Churchly.
Cabal was really. I was not expecting that to get printed in Kaladesh. When that got printed, I was like, "Hey, that's really cool."
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people running it, generally with like middling success, but
It does a lot of work.
Oh my god.
You have
MTGO.
Oh no!
Can I have
No.
words with you later?
Oh no, Andrew!
What happened?
You could have.
yeah, he F6'd all of his triggers.
I have 6 all the triggers.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's a bummer, man.
No, it's all good.
Krenko's like, they come cheap. I got more goblins.
That's it. They're on their windowsill. I know where they are.
Let's see.
it's hanging out there
That would have
like
been so. Oh my gosh.
hanging out there like a bunch of cats.
Feed me.
Mana Crypt.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Crypt.
I'm putting the triggers on this. Can I go play paper? This is the last time I'm in EDH Lounge.
It's nice seeing y'all.
Well, at least I won the flip. That's the
Enjoyed
important
There
part.
you go. Still at 5.
I'm gonna have to take. I have to take the 2 from this, but
Ooh, that's a nice card.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, those are little birds. I thought they were like little humans for a second in the art. I was like, those little humans.
they're little birds. Kind of mean.
Yeah.
Gobbo's gotta eat.
True enough. True enough.
That one goblin in the background is really creepy looking. On that,
Yeah.
he's got that bald head and that wild looking hair, horns, I guess.
Got to tap that green mana. Super relevant for my plays.
It makes a difference sometimes. Okay. So we got 46 and a 13-12 out there. Oh yeah, and whispering one on the crypt gas. Yes.
Not bad.
Yes, finally.
Kinda going.
I was like, can we do it? She old red.
That's a nice chunk of mana. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh yeah.
10, 12 mana. Okay. I need to draw some cards.
If you're wondering, I've turned off all auto yields because that was not good.
It's like as soon as I saw the triggers on the stack, I was like, oh no, that maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then that auto yield, I was like, oh dang it.
Well, that's it. Like I was gonna get what? I was gonna get 1, then 2, then 4. Like I was gonna end up with more goblins than I lost.
Yeah,
but I didn't
think about
because
that.
I'm bad.
But yeah, I need to. I haven't played
2,
Krenko in a
4,
long
6,
time.
7.
But yeah, I've never even thought about throwing staff bite in Krenko.
It's
works
pretty
so
much
good.
Yeah. With him and with the prospector, you flood the board.
God, that is crazy. I love that. That's why I love Commander. You'll just see like certain commanders you don't play, and then you see somebody just go into town with some card, and you're like, dang, that works really good.
That's a card.
4, 6,
You got
7.
Sidisi.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Do I want to extort?
I was playing one of the games on my channel a while back. I played a Sidisi and sacked it, and I went for a Mana Crypt, and someone in the comments was like, you know Mana Crypt's a really good card, but you just paid 5 to tutor for it.
Exactly.
Because I sacked the Sidisi to itself. I'm like, nope, I just Mana Crypt right now. Just
Yep. No, it's I miss it, man. I miss it in 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get why. Like, like when you get down Mana Crypt, you get down Soul Ring. It's just like a good game. It's like
Yeah,
game over most of the time. I
Turn
get why
2
they do it.
to Fairy, game's over. Like,
Yeah.
but-
Like I played Yahini one time where it was just like Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, and then like I had the Treacherous Urge in my hand. That's where you get to the black card.
Yep.
Target opponent reveals it, and you get to take it. And they had like Ulamog in there, so I mean it was like a turn 3 Ulamog for my opponent, and my opponent was just like, man, this is some BS. I think that's what I miss is like your opponent's just sitting there shaking their head like, man, what the heck? The heck just happened?
The problem is that like I had to run so much artifact removal, like just, like you Vandal Blast, Shattering Spree, Wear Tear, White Seal, like just everything, and it's still not enough. Like,
All right, Krenko's very slowly building that army back up.
Yep. If you had 2 mana open, he could ping.
Right, that's the DC trigger.
I still haven't found a spot to play my commander yet. I'm trying to stay alive. trying to keep up to these starts.
Yeah.
you want for the ball coffers? I would.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nasty.
But it's
there's other things
only
too, but
it's only 5 swamps though.
yeah, that's not nothing.
No, I guess tap 1 swamp, gain 5. Couldn't be bad.
Let's go for...
There's a real chance I'm just going to die to Mana Crypt on my turn. Like a really, very, very large chance.
It's possible. Well, that's 50-50 chance.
I think the karma of having those like early turn no hits and your hits is going to come back and bite me.
I got pinned down early, and then I've been winning.
You just keep that luck going from earlier. Hopefully, you'll miss the trigger.
I was playing a game the other night, and like I got into a really bad. It started as a 4 versus 4. It was down to me and the last guy, and I got into a really bad board state. He had a bunch of stuff out. He had no flyers. I was able to get him down to 1 life, and he had Mana Crypt in play. And I'm like, all right, you got anything? And he ended up winning the flip. And yeah, I'm like, this is the most damage that I can dish out. You're at 1, and I just got to hope on the Mana Crypt, and it did not come through.
I can't. Ooh.
Why?
I found a target.
I think you did. It's not a bad one either. Hold on, is there anything I can do?
The poor massacre worm's just gonna eat, just rump. Zombies, goblins, anything.
Here's another reason why sack outlets are good, Mr. Skirk Prospector.
Well, that's gonna mess with my plans more than I was hoping it would.
Yeah, man. I've got Athreos, and he's gonna he's gonna pop back.
Do I just tap Krenko and just really see how low we can go?
Yeah, why not? Have some fun. Go out with a bang.
Krenko doing that?
Get the triggers. I don't think I will, though. He'll be dead.
Is Krenko doing the limbo? How low can you go? Woo!
Got a bunch of porch goblins.
They're like, okay, we're off the poor spots. What now?
They heard there's something to see, and it's like, oh, no.
Hey, come
no.
check this out. There's a worm cruising down the street. Boom! They just get rolled over. Oh,
here we go
Here
again.
comes.
So many untapped.
Oh God, that's funny.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Bogart Shenanigans is fantastic versus wipes.
yeah, you know, if you want to, Andrew, you can pay 3 life to make it stay in the graveyard. Doesn't really matter to me. Or if you want to send them back, it doesn't matter.
I like having the choice.
Choose your death.
It's up to your option, man.
Oh man.
I still get to put my Bogart triggers out. Okay, who's going to get punished 6 times?
The thing, though, is what is it? Yeah, those triggers.
Oh man.
This is your fault, Eli.
That's the thing. Is Krenko gonna try and backstab Nahiri with that damage?
The answer should firmly be no.
I'll answer that for you. Yeah, I mean, I get all these Athreos creatures, or unless, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But if I get them back, then we still got Sunscorch over there. It's gonna be like, yeah, rubbing its belly.
So I can't even respond. I've turned off all my yields. I can't even respond to the untap trigger.
Hit F3. Try that.
Or you can right click on the screen and say turn off.
Yeah, do right click, turn
Yeah,
off.
try that because we want to get that figured out.
Yeah, no, I did the turn off auto yields. Oh wait, there we go. MTGO hates me.
So I actually play more MTGO than I play paper. When I play paper, I'm like, oh, after triggers, crap, this sucks.
Yeah. I very randomly play modern tournaments, and when I do, it's kind of like, man, I like to sit at home because I play so much online that I have to sit at home and like go through the deck and like, it's like I forget to scry all the time because the computer's like, would you like to scry?
We're just gonna make goblins then die.
So we can see the actual Thornbite staff in action. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Wow. Your prediction, Jolt,
This is what
last turn of is going to start raining goblins.
This is what it should have been on
off.
Jolt's turn.
Yeah.
I know what the smell is. I've smelt that before. It's a lot of goblins, and
Yeah.
it's very. You can catch that smell pretty easily.
Pungent is the right word.
It's very pungent. Yes, I love it. It's very strong. Stings the nostrils.
Now I'm dying. God.
So Andrew's about to go to negative 100 as far as I can tell.
Negative billion.
How many shenanigan triggers are you going to get, though? It's going to keep going, right?
I still love that swing in earlier. I'm just dead, right?
I told you I'm not good with numbers. My degree isn't professional writing and editing, so
There's no way I bounced back from this. That was.
I know what numbers look like. I just don't know how to.
They exist. Well, see, that's me. That's me in like pronunciation in words. I'm like, ugh.
People get on my case about it all the time, though, because I sometimes say stuff with like the French indentation and things like that, and it's just like, well, it sounds right. Leave me alone.
Yeah, they're like, come on.
Be nice, but no, I mean it's good. I prefer people telling me, and then that way you can correct it and move forward. So it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
And then shout out to Steven. Steven's a subscriber who does linguistics. Lingus or whatever. But yeah, he's been a godsend. He's like, hey, Jolt, you have to say this. I'm like, oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. He spells it out.
Send him over to me.
Yeah. Hey, go check out Muddstah.
I'll send him my videos ahead of time, and he can like proof them.
And then he'll like spell it out sometimes, and I'm like, oh man, you're the best thing that's happened to the channel. Thank you.
Do you guys watch Alpha Investments?
Randomly, not religiously, but randomly.
I'm in the Church of Alpha Investments.
Okay,
so.
Very nice.
But in one video, he talked about that like saying something wrong is not the worst thing because it kind of gets like it evokes an emotion out of the people watching, and they're compelled to start typing like you said this wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's like you're still getting a reaction out of them better than just like being forgettable.
That's fair.
It was funny because there's sometimes I have some like as my channel's grown, there's some words that I mispronounce for a long time, and then as I get more people, they're like, "Hey man, dude, you're saying that wrong," and I'm like, oh, "Well, crap, I've been doing that for about a year now, so thanks. I'm glad somebody told me." It's like Kodoma's Reach, like it's KOD, Kodama's Reach, but I cannot break myself from that.
Yeah.
Well, people are pretty merciless with Saffron Olive. Like, he mispronounces some things, and it's just like
he's got a few though that are like because he calls all the Sarah cards Sierra, and I'm like,
I like King's Quest.
Yeah, there's wrong, and then there's like it's like making it off a little bit, but like no, you're adding letters now. Like,
yeah, there's sometimes where I'm like, I get mispronunciations, but there's sometimes where I'm like, whoa, man, that's kind of took a left turn right there. I was trying to follow you.
Yeah, but no, I love Saffron Olive. He does great stuff.
Yeah, he is, man. He's an enjoyable character. Did y'all see the Reddit post that was like Magic the way Saffron intended? And somebody had made cards of all the words he mispronounced, and I was just reading them. I was like, God, this is perfect, man. I think the one that made me laugh is like Swiftwater Cliffs or something. He calls it like Sweetwater Cliffs.
Sweetwater Cliffs.
Oh man! Oh poor Krenko.
GG Krenko. GG Krenko.
Good game.
I had to clear some of those tokens.
And I finally remembered too. The first time I did a multiplayer video, like somebody who exited the game, like it was like 10 minutes before I downsized the screen. Everyone's like, "Hey man,
yeah."
I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's something I need to do."
Yeah, it took me a while to keep remembering to do that too. You just like forget, you get into the swing of the game. And...
Yeah, and it's just, you get tiny screen for like 10 minutes.
I'm actually glad the viewers can't see my hand. Because I would definitely be getting some questions about lines of play.
Like, hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what are you doing over there? I'm like,
I've got a decent hand, but man, if I just roll this out, I'm afraid that Sunscorch region's gonna just kind of dive down and scoop up a lot of the parishioners.
Yeah, he's getting big enough as it is.
I played a Taurine Mauler the other day. Got up to a 26-26.
So good.
What are you doing?
Hitting ya?
Well, you are in for a surprise, my friend.
Deflecting Bomb? Please be a Deflecting Bomb. I love that card. Every time someone casts it, Deflecting Bomb is my favorite card.
No, it's close.
Is it the, let's take a guess. Is it the, what is it, the entrapment maneuver?
Nope.
Okay.
Teferi's Protection isn't online, is it? That's a stupid card.
No,
that is so much fun.
That is a card that needs to get printed on Magic Online immediately.
Comeuppance.
I love it. Oh, Comeuppance, yes!
I love that art, too.
The swing back is real.
Yep. Hey, man, all you had to do was not attack me.
Where are we? Attack. Prevent all damage. Damage dealt to that creature. That source's controller. So that's 24.
No, it doesn't. It just kills your creatures.
Yeah, it's going to wipe your own stuff.
If damage from non-creature. Oh, non-creature.
Yeah, so if you're trying to burn me out, then.
Okay, I'm reading it the wrong way.
Yeah, I've only been able to use that mode one time.
Okay,
it applies to like red decks, and that's about it.
Were you thinking it's gonna pop that damage back to you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at
That's
first.
what I was thinking too. Okay, that makes sense. I've just now reread it and I finally realized what the card does. Okay, it's like, that makes sense. Because I cast it one time thinking it would pop that damage back and it didn't. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it sends damage from the creatures back to themselves, and then it sends damage from non-creatures back to the player.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So you're still alive, just your dudes are going to die.
Oh, poor Sunscorch Regent.
Actually, the Sunscorch might survive because of the trigger here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I think it's still gonna die.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good.
It's
I
dead.
thought that. Too much thinking.
Still Massacre Worm over there.
More importantly, the Shieldred's dead, and I get to keep my Archangel.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the whole reason I played Nahiri, because I just wanted a token to sack the Shieldred. I had other stuff I wanted to do last turn,
All
but
right,
I'm like,
let's see if we got this Mana Crypt trigger.
need to keep the Archangel in play. All right, let's see.
You don't care about Mana
Tails?
Crypt. You don't care about Mana Crypt no more.
Nope, not Tails.
19.
Oh, crap, that sucks. All right.
And then a 19.
Oh, what's the most I can do?
That Mask and that Sunforger, just you getting max value out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually
someone
love that.
someone brings the Vandal Blast to the party, but we've
Yeah.
been fortunate to.
Hey, if you don't show up, you get to keep using it.
Yep. Actually, no. I don't want to cast Aurelia right there.
Ooh.
Inferno Titan?
Don't wake Daddy. Inferno Titan, he's mad. Somebody banging on the door. He's trying to take a nap. Man, I have Inferno Titan in my Samut deck, and I run a lot of like Kiki Jiki style effects in there. And like pretty much by win conditions, I just want to Splinter Twin Inferno Titan, and I've never gotten to get it.
Oh,
I can't.
You should put it on Cabal. No.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh goodness.
Oh, just you wait. Don't worry.
It's all good.
Boots.
Ah.
Desk boots.
I do challenge that Swiftfoot Boots would fit on Inferno Titan, but okay. Anyway.
I mean, the name of the game is Magic, so
Yeah.
they could have like an elastic band in the I don't know, ankle or something like that. You don't know.
I think that's one card that I wish they'd redo the art on. Like, I like Swiftfoot Boots, but like maybe if they'd done it like in the Invention or something like that.
Yeah. Is it an Invention? It might be.
No.
I wish
No, it's just Greaves.
Just
Yeah,
Oh,
Greaves.
it's just Greaves? Okay.
it could definitely use an art upgrade. Not that it doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I think it'd look definitely. It gets played enough in Commander that I think it should.
Right.
We can't get
I just would not want to wear a pair of boots that were on fire. That's one of the few requirements that I look for in footwear is that they're not on fire.
Hey, you're Mr. Picky over there.
I know. Like,
where to send it?
Yeah, Inferno Titan is tossing that lava ball up in the air, trying to figure out where to chuck it.
All right. Well, we'll go. Since Eli swung at me, it's coming back.
Got that 3 from Inferno Titan.
Yeah, if you can haste an Inferno Titan down and you get 6 damage, there's things you can do with 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 12 damage. Well, it's basically 12 damage also for 6 mana. It's not too shabby. And you get to choose where 6 of it goes where you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Rite of Replication it with Kicker.
Oh.
Replication period is always just a good card to cast.
Yeah. Another mass trigger. I'm gonna ditch the recruiter.
So I popped the graveyard up, and like when it changes zones, it pops it back down. So I'm like, come on, let me see.
Yeah, I think I just do this.
One Power Stone. All right. All right, let's bring hey, Ghost Council. Let's go, man.
Obsid Daddy.
Okay, that's 10.
13.
Yeah. Gotta send it over there. Here he's looking over there, staring back at me like, hey, don't worry about me.
Did I gain
Shuffle
life?
around.
Did I not gain life?
I thought you did. Weren't you at like
I was at like it was in the. Oh yeah, it was.
You must have, because Inferno Titan has a counter on him.
Yeah, but my life total still seems low.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, actually, I don't have to worry about. Well, no, it's still going to be clunky.
Oh, it's probably the Cabal that got me. That's probably why.
Yeah. Well, you took the 2 from casting Worn Power Stone.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, figured that was coming.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, man, I'd like to take care of Nahiri, but I'm trying to get in when we can.
Yeah, the problem with Aurelia is that like once people know who she is, then they're like, "Oh, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
Letting you live is not in my best interest.
Yeah. I'd love to, but
Good old Boros. Hasty double strike.
Yep.
all right. This is all
That's a
hands.
risky card.
Dark.
Confident.
Dark.
Hey,
What?
got to play to our outs
Yep.
at this point, especially with these.
Not so risky when you got Obsid Daddy and Cabal on
Yeah.
the battlefield.
Obscene amounts of life to sort of burn.
Yeah. It's just a sweet, sweet value at this point. Ooh, High Priest of Penance. I love putting a...
That can't be countered clause is really relevant right now.
Which one?
The can't be countered
Oh,
clause
yeah.
is super critical.
Souls, yeah.
It's very critical.
And Blood Throne. Love it. Anything else? No, let's kick it over. All right. It's all hands on deck at the parishioners. Like, hey, everybody get out of the church. So we got 9, 48, and then 25.
Oh, something. Man. I really wanted that Shieldred on my board.
Yeah, Shieldred had to go. Shieldred was the first deck I ever built. Shieldred's really strong.
Yeah, I haven't built her as a commander yet. It seems so expensive, but if you're playing with all the black doublers, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
once in a while you get stuck and you can't do anything, but for the most part, once it's in play, it is a powerhouse.
Is that like teeth right there at the base?
Shieldred?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got like a mouth on her like lower abdomen.
Oh, I just now noticed it. That's kind of creepy looking.
Yeah.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I thought I lost my paper Shieldred. I had the and I picked those up for like $2 or $3 when they were in standard, and now I found out they're like 20.
Well, all the
Oh my god,
Praetors,
where's my commander? Holy crap!
Yeah.
all the Praetors when they first came out were dirt cheap, but so was Karn. Like Karn was taking in at the store I played at for like $3,
Yeah,
Wow.
and
that's
now he's 50. Like,
right. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, at the
it's
time,
ridiculous.
the only thing people cared about was Snapcaster Mage. Like,
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
the only thing.
But that was the set after. Even that's like in New Phyrexia. I mean, it was Birthing
Right.
Pod was the main chase card, and
Okay.
what was the other one? There was Birthing and Batterskull. Batterskull was
Yeah,
the big one.
Batterskull.
I could see that.
That's actually a card I don't have. Like, that's probably the only card for Aurelia that I don't have for like price reasons.
I love it. It's a strong living weapon card.
Yeah,
I think I
I've
got
had
one.
it in the past, but I sold it for other stuff, and I just never bothered to buy it back again.
I think I have a promo version. I went to like a Dallas Grand Prix, and they were giving them out. So that's like the only way
Nice.
I got it.
Yeah.
Is this an Exsanguinate?
Uh-oh.
Very possible.
Uh,
Pay cost. Oh, is it Torment of Hailfires? Please say it is Torment of Hailfires.
That's
I
also
will love
a
you
bad
forever. That's my favorite card out of the new set.
Shit, did it for 1, 2. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I know people don't like when you have to give your opponents choices of what they do, but if you pump enough into X, it doesn't matter what they choose.
yeah.
They're just going to lose.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're just dead.
I gotta kill you. I gotta kill you now.
Yeah,
Pay the extort.
Insurrection sitting in my hand for like multiple turns.
Oh man, that was nice.
I actually just put this in my deck last night. It's not in my 1 versus 1 deck, so.
Well, it's not as good. I mean, like, when you're only draining one opponent for whatever, but when you're draining 3...
Good game.
Good game. Yeah, it's I definitely had to make a lot of different changes.
All right, let's have some fun.
Yeah, my next turn was going to be Insurrection plus Aurelia.
Oh,
Not a
that'd
bad
been
turn.
nasty.
Yeah, it ends games. That's what.
Oh man.
Yeah. I have been slow rolling so much big stuff all game. So when Jolt looked at my hand, I had Man Blasphemous and Sulphurous Blast, and he's like, "Oh God, this hand is full of sweepers."
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Because I was kind of waiting for Krenko to get out of control, and he never really targeted.
Yeah,
Kind of like waiting for when those seemed best. And what I was trying to set up was firing off the Austere command with Boros Charm. All my stuff is indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a mana short on so many occasions to do that.
Let's go.
Here comes the beatings.
You should have let me live, man. I could have taken him down.
I just should have sent my shield right at him. Then it would be in play, and I could recur my Sidisi every turn
Oh yeah.
and find a sweeper. That's one of my the lines I always try and set up. So you can tutor every turn.
Okay.
Certainly not bad, I'm told. Tutoring for whatever for free.
For freezies, yeah. If you're playing with great,
free card tutoring.
and if you happen to have a great pack, in fact, and play at the same time. Times 40 life. Oh, you're down to 40 life now. Back down to oh god.
Priest of the we may honor some demons around here at the Church of Athreos. Maybe.
Oh, my kingdom for a what
Damnation.
do I want? No, damnation is nice, but I'd much rather have a decree of pain. In this spot.
That'd be good too, yeah. That's one of those cards that's so old. Some of the commander rules don't apply to it. Like we did a game and someone cast it, and we assumed that because commanders don't go to the graveyard, you don't draw off it, but you actually do because it only cares that it dies or something along that. Like it's a weird ruling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decree of pain.
Yeah.
For each creature destroyed.
That was it. Sorry. Each creature.
That
doesn't
makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, because
it doesn't care if it dies.
Yeah, it doesn't say die.
Yeah, there's so many times where I'm like, all right, we're gonna get a card draw whenever. Oh, dang it! Pop back to the command zone. Dang it.
Yep.
I mean, Decree of Pain would probably like win it. Usually, just wins the game. There's 10 or more creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, drawing that many cards with like a doubler like right now. Yeah, that's gonna do stuff.
All right.
Well, I did not draw one of my sweepers.
Got me a little nervous.
My shielder is in play. I could find a sweeper. All right.
Hey, you might hit one. We'll see.
Gonti finally makes an appearance. Do I
Say
want to
Gonti now, see if
pay?
he can find that. What he can run
2,
around in the
4,
Church of Athreos.
6, 8.
It's gonna be 4 lands.
Do I want to pay?
Yeah. Dark Confidant and Mother of Runes just, all right, we're going to stack it. So Gonti, he's coming. He's going to steal some stuff and stack the top. All right.
No sweepers there. That does nothing.
That's one of those, like, I love playing Gonti, but then when Gonti gets played against you and they get to look at the top 4, you're always kind of like, oh, man. Like, I hate not knowing what it is.
Yeah, I was playing last night with Boss and another coworker, and it was Gonti. One of them was playing Gonti. We just kept taking each other's cards. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I'm like little kid mad. I'm like, oh, man, I wish I could just reach across and look and see what it is. It's like you're not allowed to go in the club. You're like, no, man, sorry, you can't go in this little kid's club. Sorry, man.
You guys, what's that one? Praetor's Grasp? You guys ever play that one? That's a fun card to play.
Yeah.
I guess we take this. Yeah, unfortunately, Player's Grass doesn't have that clause on it. You can spend mana of any color.
Yeah.
That would be...
That is the tricky part. It usually just becomes a Sol Ring or their combo piece.
Yep.
Yeah. Or the same with...
I played Mishra because I like casting their Sol Ring to find my Sol Ring. And then have 2 Sol Rings.
Yeah, nice.
It's not bad.
Yep. Take all the mana.
Phyrexian Arena, okay. I'm so glad I picked up... I had a white border Phyrexian Arena for so long. I finally picked up the black border. I'm like, oh, thank you. Looks good.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's funny, I picked it up and I forgot to like update it across all my decks. So like even though I had the black border, I went out and bought it. And like,
you get that weird marker that like you don't have the correct version of the card. I had a buddy that he plays on and off, and I picked up some, like handed it to him, and I gave him a mono black deck. So now my versions of like Shield, like Sol Ring and Mana Crypt and all that stuff are like, you have the incorrect version of this card. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, ah, come on. Ooh, we got Yahini coming down.
Aetherborn Tribal.
Yeah, that's what we got going on now.
Oh.
What is it? The Door of Destinies? Is that the tribal one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, get down Door of Destinies, naming Aetherborn.
Aetherborn for life. Do I want to? No. 2 or yes. And I have to do that.
Hero's Downfall.
That's a good card. It's better than Ruinous Path.
Yep.
I like the new one, though. What's the one from Ixalan? It's like a Vraska or whatever?
Yeah, Vraska's Vengeance or whatever.
Yeah, the Exile is for 1 more mana, and you gain 2 life. I mean...
Yeah, the 2 life riders. Weird.
Very good.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, the life gain's odd, but I enjoy it. But still odd.
Hopefully I don't... excuse me, sorry. Hopefully I don't flip one of my... something really nasty out of Dark Confidant. I was expecting to make it this far with Dark Confidant on the battlefield. That's not too bad.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, that's actually very... I was worried that you were sitting on swords for a while because you were open, and I'm like, well, I hope I don't get blown out of my attack here.
Let's do this.
Mother?
Got to play around that... oh, never, excuse me. I was going to say I was playing around Withering Boon, but there's no mana.
No Withering Boon in here.
That's such a fun card to play. It's just so, like... It's always just, like, you always get that nice from the opponent. Like, you cast that, and you're like, ah, nice, you got it.
You got me.
Stepped into your trap. And this is, Ranger is 2 creatures, yeah. Let's go. At this point right now. Okay.
We were talking about it earlier. We were talking about the Mana Tithe. I think I need to try that out, because, like, usually the blue player, when they sit on Cyclonic Rift, they sit on exactly enough. Like, they don't leave extra for interaction, and... I think I might check that out.
Let's send the crew in. Let's go.
It's always fun when they try to mana tithe. They're playing Gonti and you just counterspell them with one of their own counterspells.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had somebody get so Gonti their mana drain.
2,
and then
3.
I cast mana drain late, like real late in the game, and they were just like, oh, it was like dot.
That's what you get for running that card.
Okay, let's see what. We've got 3.
Let's see if I go.
Is that Gonti on Athreos, I think? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
he's.
there's like baby Gonti, and I couldn't really. It's hard to tell where Gonti was blocking.
2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 16, 6, 11, 12, 13. Well, I guess I blocked there. Okay.
I think that's game though.
Yeah, is that? I'm just trying to see. So the Gonti's on Athreos, and then
Oh yeah, I blocked on the wrong guy.
I don't know if there was any way that you could have, because the problem with that stupid blood throne, the vampire makes things really difficult with combat.
Oh yeah.
she's my favorite sack outlet.
She's fantastic, absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic.
Should have blocked the vampire. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would put me down to 3 if I.
Always yield.
And then I go to. Yeah, that would let me live, I think.
Yeah, you'd have been low, but I think you would have been able to live.
Yeah, I would have been at 3. Yeah, that's why I was counting, and for some reason I clicked on the wrong guy. But
I've clicked on the wrong thing before, as illustrated by several of my plays this game.
Nope. Probably still would have died anyway. Would have gone to 2 from.
It all depends on what you had in your hand and what you would have been able to draw into, basically.
I have a reliquary tower in my hand.
Not the best card.
Yes, not relevant.
Fiendator's finally giving that card back from an hour ago. There we go. Okay. I always get so worried I'm going to click on and sacrifice Bloodthrone to herself. I'm just like, don't want to do that. That's the last thing I want to do. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh,
GG.
good game, man.
Good game. That was fun.
Well done.
Very
GG.
enjoyed it very much and had a lot of fun. Sorry we didn't get Krenko going. That would have been... Krenko, some of those activations would have been fun.
Yeah, it's part of learning the program. I need
Yeah.
to brush up on playing it a bit more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. And hey, everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Cool. There we go. Hey, had a pleasure. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
yes, thank you.